Hello, and welcome to Why You Should Care, a new web series examining the once-in-a-lifetime political and cultural events that apparently happen every day now. It's like if you combined TikTok with an AP Gov textbook and posted it on OnlyFans. My name is Alex Church. I have 3/4 of a political science minor, 2/3 of Liza Minnelli's phone number, and a whole lot of gumption. This is Why You Should Care. In an election year that's dominated by the top of the ticket, America needs to make like a Miami gay and give a little love to the bottoms. Of the ticket, that is. All across the country, Senate and House races are getting more and more competitive, with Democrats getting the chance to pick up more seats than a Jewish polygamist wedding. Now, you may be wondering,
why should I care?
Well, if you're worried about the presidency, you should also be worried about Congress. For the last 2 years, the House has been sending incredible bills to the Senate, which Senate Majority Leader and Admiral Akbar impersonator Mitch McConnell has refused to bring to a vote. Bills like environmental reform, gun control, and the public release of the last 2/3 of Liza Minnelli's phone number, all of which died on the Senate floor. But it's also important to care about Congress because Congress could decide the presidency. Now, it's no secret that the nation is more divided than Mike Pence's ass cheeks on Fire Island, and the current electoral map is as undecided as my mom standing outside Planned Parenthood. And like my mother, the country could very well make the wrong decision.
There are 3 distinct possibilities for how the election will turn out, and spoiler alert, none of them are good. 1. Biden wins overwhelmingly and Trump pouts in the corner waiting for his juice box. 2. Trump wins overwhelmingly and Biden finally gets to go gently into that good night. 3. There is a contested election. First, we'll go over a Biden win.
It's as simple as that. Biden takes the presidency, and Lady Liberty finally takes the blue pill instead of the bath salts she's been sneaking under the table. Biden's platform is actually incredibly ambitious and would require a majority in the Senate and the House in order to achieve most of his campaign goals. Without Congress on his side, a Biden presidency will be as effective as a Swiss cheese condom, also known as the reason my mother went to Planned Parenthood. Now, it's true. You don't need a unified government to make effective change. However, Biden's policy goals include a revamp of the Affordable Care Act, massive environmental reform, and codification of protections for DACA recipients. That all is to say, even if Biden wins, without a strong Democratic presence in Congress, it'll be as much of a win as him remembering his wife's name.
Number 2, a Trump win.
Fun fact, that was a live shot of the California wildfires. Another 4 years of a Trump presidency would leave a devastating impact on the environment, economy, efforts against the coronavirus, and a spit in the face of our international image. If it's really like this lady says,
"The best is yet to come,"
we're fucked. The only thing that has stopped Trump from Mario Karting the country straight off the edge of Rainbow Road is, you guessed it, Congress. Meredith, what did Congress look like when Trump first got elected in 2016? In 2016, Republicans had unified control over both the Senate and the House, essentially turning the United States Capitol into the world's oldest and saggiest frat house where Mitch McConnell holds the paddle and Ted Cruz kinda likes it. But despite a majority in 2 branches of government, Republicans couldn't enact a single part of the president's platform into law. It's almost as if all of his policies were universally unpopular across the country. Then, in 2018, Democrats took back control of the House like a suburban mom on wife swap. The resulting cocktail of Nancy Pelosi's pantsuits and Mitch McConnell's jowls created a further roadblock for much of the president's agenda. So if Trump wins, strengthening Democratic footholds in the House and potentially taking back the Senate will prevent the president from continuing his radical far-right platform, restoring the check part of checks and balances.
Number 3, a contested election.
Since President Trump objectively fulfills the definition of a whiny little bitch, it's incredibly likely that he will make legal challenges to state elections all over the country. These challenges would result in recounts, headaches, and a whole bunch of legal zaboomafoo that would likely be appealed all the way up to the Supreme Court. A Supreme Court which President Trump, both the I expect loyalty guy and the Ivanka, I didn't know you were in the shower guy, has appointed 2, potentially 3 justices to.
Huh?
Moral of the story, it's fucking messy. It's really expensive and it's rigged in his favor. President Trump is universally unpopular, but thanks to Mitch McConnell's rigging of the judicial system in favor of conservatives, that's another video, Trump could potentially use the courts to steal the election.
That's not fair!
No shit. But don't worry, there's a 4th, even messier possibility.
A tie.
To win the presidency, you need to get 270 votes in the Electoral College. It's a winner-takes-all system, but instead of Meryl Streep breaking up with Pierce Brosnan, it's America breaking up with democracy. As of this taping, numerous states are too close to call for Biden or Trump.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
So what happens if neither candidate can get to 270?
I get to be president?
It goes to Congress.
According to the Constitution, that age-old document Republicans have been swabbing their balls with for the last few decades, the newly elected House gets to decide the president, and the newly elected Senate decides the vice president.
Wait, so that means...
If Congress is divided, we could potentially have a Biden-Pence administration or a Trump-Harris administration. It would be the worst American matchup since planes and tall buildings. Basically, the already rotted corpse that is this country's political system gets its ass eaten by a bunch of elected officials, shit out onto the pale cream wallpaper of the Oval Office, and then force-fed down the throats of the American people like the last hot dog at the Iowa County Fair.
Hot dogs.
So, what can you do to ensure that your vote matters? How can you show politicians that you will make your voice heard? First, donate.
In the description of this video, we've listed 4 candidates and districts that need your support to help carry them over the finish line. These are swing districts, which means, like your dad after a couple drinks, they could go either way. If every person watching this video donated just $5, we could make a world of a difference.
No money? No problem. Vote. Voting is easy, it's free, and it's shockingly sexy.
Go to vote.org to check your registration, find your polling place, and see if you can vote early.
Finally, get informed, get angry, and then get ready. Because no matter how this election turns out,
The best is yet to come!
thanks for watching. If you liked what you've seen, please like and share this video so your relatives have something new to hate online.